throws the lead back to the Riot girls. Back and forth we go. Roller Girl on the back line with Trixie, tripping chicks.
Yep.
Roller Girl flying through. Oh, loses her footing. But Trixie doesn't, and Trixie, your lead jammer.
There's a whip from Chicaba.
That's Aviator forcing Roller Girl out of bounds in that back corner. Still working on her. Aviator. Finally, Roller Girl squeezes by. Trixie looking for help from Apocalypse, isn't getting it from Cinderella. Cinderella holds her up in the back of the pack. Again, another big hit from Cinderella on Trixie. Now Candy Scrapple has at her. Both skaters step out. Trixie calls off the jam.
Don't forget about Nutcase Helmets. Check out nutcasehelmets.com, where you can also find a dealer of Nutcase Helmets near you.
A lot of work for 1 point. Timeout Riot Girls. Thank you, Dr. Jenny Fever. Timeout Riot Girls. Timeout Riot Girls. Riot Girls skating 2 skaters short. No pivot, no blocker, but they still got a jammer back there with Lulu Demon. And right next to it, Risque Biznatch.
Lulu Demon is the jammer that broke the game open with that 8-point jam. We know that Bad Reputations will have to be adjusting for her speed and ability.
And Lulu holding up Risque as much as she can. She makes her way through the inside. Nice move.
She did a great job of making sure she didn't put a skate out of bounds. Big lean, but she remained her skates in bounds at all times.
As Lammy steps into Lulu and sets up a block at the back. Lulu gets around her. Barracuda's next.
Yeah.
As Barracuda gets sent off, Risque looking to make her way around. Gets forced out. No, keeps her footing. Nice work by Risque Biznatch to stay in bounds. As La Renegade and 18 Wheeler are working her at the back of the pack. Oh! Lost her footing down hard. Lulu, big hit from
first Miss Emasculator and then Lambaser.
Dishing out the big hits out there. Those are hard hits going on that floor right now. Another big hit from Lammy, who throws some smackdown after she knocks her down.
Lulu Demon gets up looking at her hand. I think that slowed her down.
Bad Reps picking up some points on that jam. And that's the end of the first period. That's the end of the first period. It's 35 Riot Girls, 31 Bad Reputations. Just tell the skaters taking a knee while we have a little medical attention for one of our skaters. All right, looks like she's been taken well care of. We're just going to carry on. That's the end of the first period. It's 35 Riot Girls, 31 Bad Reputations. Dr. Jenny Fever says, let's get it on. Let's get some skaters on the floor. It's time to start the second period. Come on. There you go. Off that back line, it's Roller Girl and Trixie.
It comes down to the last 30 minutes for the championship. 4 points separate these teams.
And there goes Roller Girl. Lead jammer flew through the pack. Literally untouched. As Trixie's being held up and held out with a big hit by Lammy and bounced off of Trixie. Trixie continues to look for a way through. Bordia comes up to the front.
Barracuda taking a run at Trixie, but Trixie managed to bounce right off.
And Cinderella, I think like she's been sent off. Speeds to the penalty box. Trixie through the pack now. But Roller Girl's been picking up points for the bad reps. Just passes Vendetta, that's one. One more. Every shirt she passes the opposing team, there's another one. And she's content to take those points and shut it down. Roller Girl.
In the first half, Roller Girl jammed 6 times and only cut 12 points. That's very low for Roller Girl, but obviously a strategy change by both teams to keep this score close.
And a 1-point game again. As the Riot Girls take a 1 point out of that jam, a 6-3 jam. So Roller Girl brings them right back to the brink.
Aviator was almost sitting on Kaleidoscope Kid.
Seems to be a strategy at that start line for the Riot Girls to sit on that jammer. As Avi just fights her way through the pack, gets lead jammer. Kaleidoscope gets a nice push from Candy Scrapple. Sends her flying around the track. Both jammers skating fast.
Amy powering her way through to the front of the pack, knocks down one. Bad rotation pushes LA Guns to the outside.
Amy skips around Candy Scrapple, bounces past. Gets a nice whip from Amy Wheeler, comes up behind LA Guns on the inside and passes her, calls off the jam.
Flower was doing a fantastic job holding on Kaleidoscope Kid right at the very back there. They're still going at it, not knowing the jam is off.
Not when the jam's over. Flower.
They're putting up Matt Baser up against Shift Kicker. This is Fish Kicker's first jam tonight. In fact, this is the first jam tonight for any Riot Girl other than Aviator, Lulu Demon, or Trixie Drippington.
Shift Kicker and Matt Baser know each other well off the back of that jam line. Seasoned veterans in TCRG. Both battling through that pack.
Side by side.
Shift Kicker, Lamb Baster, looks like Lammy's through. There goes Shift Kicker. Neck and neck, Lamb Baster's your lead jammer. Nice bit of skating by both those jammers. The pack gets a little stretched out. As Busty and Barracuda sit at the back in the 4 spot. Lamb Baster outside. Gets a nice push. He's got a battle past the Renegade. Lorena's got to let her go. Shifty looking for a path through. Looks like she's got a couple of points. But Lamb Baster's through that pack. Someone's being sent off. Ms. Emasculator for the reps, sent off. Shift Kicker through the pack, but Lamb Baster's your lead jammer and picking up more points for the bad reps. Calls off the jam. Nice skate by Lamb Baster.